Okay, hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to teach you how to use the solve function in your calculators like this one, okay, to solve the equations like these easy ones, but I have one complicated one I will solve in the end of the video. Okay, so we need to find the values of x here. Okay, now surely these are simples, but I'm going to practice it on the calculator. So first of all, let's begin with the first one. So the way you are going to write the equation is like this. So first of all, 3 multiplied by the ln of x. So this is x, as you can see here, okay? So to write x, it is in the red color, so I have to use alpha, okay, here. So press alpha, you'll see A here, and then press this button, it will write x for me, okay? Now this is ln x, then close the bracket, okay, and then it is 3 ln x equals 0. You have to write the other side of the equation as well. So now equal is again in red color, so I have to use alpha and press this to write equals and then 0, okay. So now I have rewrite my equation as it is, the first one, okay, for both hands, the right hand side and the left hand side, okay. Now we are going to solve this equation. So this is solve, it is in yellow color, so I have to use shift button with this, okay. Now just be very careful, this is not the answer yet, okay. This is only telling you to set an initial value for x, okay, or guess something close to the solution. So don't worry about this, just press 0, okay, and press equal, okay, and then we have entered the initial value of x. Now I can make it solve for me. We will wait few seconds, and here is the answer. When it says left side minus right side equals 0, now this means this is the correct answer. So for this one, the value of x, right, is x equals 1, okay, this is the answer, okay. Now let's practice again one more time with this other simple one. So it's 2x plus 5 equals to 2. So again, 2 multiplied by x is in red, so I'm going to use alpha. 2x plus 5 equal is in red too, so I'm going to use alpha equals to 2, okay. So here is my second equation, okay, 2x plus 5 equals to 2. Now I'm going to solve, so I'm going to use shift and solve button. Again, this is the initial value, so I'm going to press 0, enter. Now left minus right is 0, so this is the correct answer, which is x equals to minus 1.5, okay. So for this one, x equals to minus 1.5, okay, this is the second answer, okay. So for the last one, let's practice that as well. It is 2 to power x plus 4 to power x equals to 72, okay. So 2 to power x plus 4 to power x, to power x equals, okay, 72. Okay, now this is as it is, okay. Then I will use solve, so I'm going to use shift and solve. This is the initial value. Again, you are going to press 0, enter. It's going to take few seconds, and when it says left minus right equals 0, this means this is the correct answer for x, okay. So the correct answer is 3, okay. Okay, now let's solve this complicated equation. It's a bit long, not too complicated. So first of all, we will rewrite the whole equation. So again, it is 0 equals, for equal we will use alpha with this button, okay. So 0 equals to 1 over 2. Now for 1 over 2 you can use this division to make it very similar to your equation so that you don't get lost. Okay, I use this one a lot. Okay, then multiplied by the bracket to power minus 1 over 2. Now here is a pro tip. Whenever you have brackets, when you open bracket, close it immediately. Okay, and then go to inside the bracket using the arrows. Okay, and then write what is inside the bracket. Okay, because if you only open the bracket and then maybe you will have too many brackets and then you will get lost which bracket is closing the other bracket. Okay, so believe me, this will help you a lot. Okay, whenever you open a bracket, close it immediately and then go back to inside the bracket and write what is inside the bracket. Okay, so now this bracket, inside the bracket we have division. Okay, so I will use this for the division, and I have 216 plus 8x inside the bracket, so I will open bracket and close it and write 216 plus 8x. all right, this is all to power 2. okay, over I can use the up and down arrow to go to down over x squared. okay, so it is x squared. okay, then plus again I have a bracket, so open it, close it immediately. okay, and we'll use the arrow to 27 plus x all squared. okay, and this whole bracket is to power for negative. I am using this sign. You can use this one as well, but for negative it is better to use this one. okay, so negative 1 over 2, sorry, 1 over 2. okay, then this whole is multiplied by, again, so open bracket, close it immediately to write the other bracket. okay, now for the next one we have again a division, so I will open a division. okay, x squared, so it's x squared multiplied by 2 multiplied by, you can write the multiply sign or open the bracket immediately. The calculator is going to multiply. okay, 216 plus 8x, okay, multiplied by 8. okay, then minus, open the bracket, close it immediately like I said. okay, 216 plus 8x, this is squared. okay, and multiplied by 2x. okay, over x to power 4. okay, now I have rewrite the whole bracket, then plus 2 multiplied by 27 plus x, okay, like I said, when you open the bracket you have to close it immediately or you will get lost. okay, like I did now. So it is 2 multiplied 27 plus x multiplied by 1. That's it. Now we have rewrite the whole equation. You can check by going back. okay, but if you are pretty sure about it, you can start solving it. So press shift and solve. Like I said, this is the initial value, so you don't have to worry about it. Just press 0, enter. We will wait few seconds here. It may take long time if the equation is complicated. okay, so don't worry, you have to wait. Sometimes it takes 1 minute, 2 minutes for some cases, but if it is going to take longer, like 5 minutes, there can be something wrong, or you have to further simplify your equation to make it easier for the calculator. Now here's the answer. Left minus right is 0, so this answer is correct. okay, like we solved earlier, the x value is 12. okay, and that's it. Now one more note about the initial value. When you are setting the initial value of the calculator, for example, if you have more than one solution for the x of the for the equation, okay, so for example, if you have this equation, okay, now solving this using the quadratic rule here, okay, will give you x1 as 3 and x2 as 5, okay, but using the calculator to solve will give you only one value, okay, not two, okay. So let's check this. So x squared, but you can get the two values, okay. So first x squared minus 8x plus 15 equals to 0, okay. Now, like I said, when you try to solve this, it will ask you for the initial value. So let's say the initial value is 0, enter, enter. Now look at this, left minus right is 0, so this is correct. X is 3, okay, so it gave me only this value. What about this one? Now this value depends on the value of the initial value that we set, okay. We set the initial value here as 0, so it starts with 0 and try different values, okay, increasing x, decreasing x, okay, to positive and negative values, and to find the nearest solution for the answer. So 3 is closer to 0 than 5, that's why it gave us the first solution as 3, okay. Now solving this again, shift to solve. Now for this time the initial value I will use, for example, 10, okay, for x, so enter. Now look at the solution, now it is 5, okay, because the initial value I said was 10, okay. So like I said, it will start guessing x as 10 and increase the value of x and decrease it until it reach a solution. So in this case 5 is closer to 10 than 3, that's why the answer is 5, okay. So in case you know you have two solutions, you have two or more than one solution, you have to guess different initial values of x to get all the values of x, okay.